I'm very, very excited to introduce our next speaker. He is a speaker, a trainer, a facilitator, a business coach, wait for this, a fire walking instructor, a renowned South African author, and he is going to be speaking about grow up to 10,000% in 12 months through business and marketing strategies. So for those who want business and marketing strategies, open your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Quibus, the Viking Visser. Round of applause!
Ships on vigor of the waves of skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and rain. Far from the fjords and the ice-cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fated German shields and spears. Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder.
I was sitting on my bed with a gun in my hand. I was just about to take my life. I wanted to give up and laugh. And I thought at that moment, my kids will be fine. You know, when someone dies, in the beginning everyone cries, but after a few weeks, they forget about you. And I realized at that moment, all it takes, I can end it in a second. A warrior might not win every battle, but a warrior never stops fighting. And my friend phones me and says, Quibus, how are you doing? And sometimes all that we need is someone to care for us.
Yes.
Because it comes down to your basic, what is your vision, what is your why, what is your purpose? How can you become more courageous in your life, create the freedom you desire, and stop working in your business and start working on your business? Create that freedom and build that legacy. My first son gets born, and I get to the hospital and I can't even pick up my own son. The impact of that is, when we were expecting our second child, he drew this picture and two little babies. He had a cross over one baby. And he says, Dad, I don't want a little sister. I want a little brother that can play with me because you can't. He comes to me and I have a cross over me. And he says, Dad, you are dead to me. In our life, we will always have that one moment that will catalyze, that will be like a catalyst moment, that will challenge us to either go full steam or define our purpose and our future. This was my moment that put me on the path that I am today. It's time to live without regret, to live by purpose. And I learned something here that I want to teach with you, because part of building a business is about creating connection with your customers and your customers to connect with you. It's about showing that you care. And I learned there's one thing called a hug. It's not about you, it's about the person next to you. And the hug goes like this. The first step in the hug is you make eye contact, because the eyes are the windows of the. And when you make eye contact, you say the word Sawubona. What does Sawubona mean? I see you. It's time for us to see our customers, to see the business people that work for us and our suppliers, connect with them. The second step is your heart. Is to hug heart to heart. Because the heart symbolizes what? What does the heart symbolize? Love. And then when you hug, the first step is to breathe in. You will breathe in and breathe out. So So what I want you to quickly do is not about you, but give the person next to you a hug. Let's all quickly stand up. Eye contact, tell them South Warner. Heart to heart and breathe in. And once you're given a hug, you can sit down. The main thing that is important in your business is how are you going to connect with your ideal customer. It's about building that connection. That's the foundation. However, it's for you also to learn to live without regret. To say to the ones that you love them before it's too late. So my purpose for you in my life is to make you a great Viking warrior, not only in your business, but in marketing and in life. To step it up and to grow your business up to 10,000% over a period of 12 months. Now I have to prove this where I've assisted businesses to grow up to 10,000%. Multiple businesses. Now some of them are not all that grow 10,000% because if they don't put in the work, it all depends on how much work you are putting in, how much action you are taking. How courageous are you in your business? Because the journey over a period of 12 months is like being a farmer. That's what I love about the Vikings. They don't only fought in wars. However, they were also looking at family and farming. And farming is a process. Think about your business. You first need to know and get the ground that you're going to plant in, but you need to know what seeds you're going to plant in that ground. Then you have to prepare the ground before you plant the seed. And then when you plant the seed, it depends on the seed, you will know how much it will grow and fast it will grow. You get seeds like the Chinese bamboo that can take up to 5 years. So one thing about being a business is to have patience. And then you look after your seed. And then you pray over your seed. And this is why business owners is important. You have to have faith. Because no matter how dry it is, when you plant your seed and you've done everything, you have to have the faith that the rain will come. And so my most important thing for you in your business, do you have a goal that you want to achieve in the next 12 months? Have you written it down? An MBA study by Harvard looked at the MBA students and they found that the 10% that wrote down their goals, no, 3% that wrote down their goals, like literally wrote down, achieved 97% more, 10% more than the 97% combined. Just by writing down their goals. But it's not only about you writing down your goals, it's about communicating your goals to your team, to your family. So your purpose in life should be looking at becoming more courageous. Because in a time of uncertainty, the first thing business owners do is they stop in marketing. They stop focusing on sales activities. Why? Because we want to protect. We want to hold on because of our cash flow. But if you want to create freedom, you need to become more courageous. How many of you in this room want to make and create their business, create freedom for themselves? How many of you are still working in your business? It's time for you to work on your business so that you can build and leave a legacy for the next generation. Now you ask me how come I couldn't pick up my son. I was born as a hemophilia. Anyone knows what a hemophilia is? It's a bleeder. It means my blood doesn't clot. And with all of the bleedings over the years, my joints have disintegrated. I live in pain 24/7. Just this morning, it took me an hour to get out of my bed. The doctor said, Quivers, you have to get both your elbows replaced. You have to get both your ankles fused. And so one morning in 2014, I woke up and I couldn't walk. The second time, this time it was not the gun, but it was an opportunity, a challenge in my life. But the doctor said, Quivers, you might be in a wheelchair for your life. Because one day in a wheelchair became a week became a month became a few months. All of that reality was real, am I right? However, I'm here to tell you today, you are the creators of your destiny. No matter your challenge, no matter if it's health related, emotionally related, but I'm here to go and tell you anything is possible. No matter the pain you go through. Now, the one moment when I was in a wheelchair, I knew I needed to start moving. And then the next problem and challenge came that I started creating bruises underneath my arm. Part of being in business, it's a growing process. We might always pray for wisdom and strength, but God will never give you wisdom or strength. Who agrees with me, yes or yes? He will give you the opportunities to learn, to become more wise, to become more strength. So I adopted this philosophy of whatever it takes. And I want to tell you, I was sitting one night and know that I can have this as my reality, or I can change my reality. So I set myself a goal so big that it seems impossible to achieve. And that goal was to climb a mountain by the name of Kilimanjaro. Anyone here that climbed Kilimanjaro? It's a life-changing experience. I had to learn to do whatever it takes, no excuses. And that's why I do activities like walking on fire. Anyone has walked on fire here before? 500 to 600 degrees Celsius. If you can do that, you can do anything. And so I went and I climbed this mountain by Kilimanjaro. I decided I'm not going to be mediocre anymore. I'm going to take action and do whatever it takes to achieve my results. While climbing this mountain, I had to realize I had to trust my team to pull me up on this mountain because I didn't have the strength in my elbows to pull myself up. And so the secret is surround yourself with the right team to be able to grow your business, no matter the challenge. Because you know, as you look at the highest sunrise in Africa, you started at 9 o'clock in the morning, after the evening, and this was just the morning. And at around 2 o'clock that morning, it was minus 17 degrees. And as I walked, I couldn't see, and I asked the guide, how far more? He said, Kobus, can you see your next step? And I looked down and I said, yes. Business owners, focus on giving your next step, no matter all of the news in the newspapers. Because I'm going to share with you a formula to success. But before that, while sitting there, I wanted to give up. I couldn't walk anymore. And I was sitting there, and my friend gives me a hug. He says, Kobus, you're okay to go down. I will climb this mountain for us. He gives me a hug, and he says, Kobus, just remember why you came to climb this mountain. And my question to you is, why did you start your business? Because before I know it, I had more energy to push through to the top. I might not have gotten to the highest spot, but I pushed through. There's so many of you that are physically able to climb, however you live in excuses. So my question to you is, my statement, the best way to predict the future is to. So here's my 7-step formula to 10,000%. The foundation at the bottom is your values. So first, your personal values. What do you live by? Mine is family, travel, and wealth. The top part starts with your beliefs. How many of you believe we live in a time where the economy of South Africa is the best it's ever been? A few of you, good. The rest of you, have you been informed by newspapers and the reality around you that influence your beliefs? Because your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Are you speaking life into your business? Because life and death is in the power of the tongue, and those who love to use will bear the fruit of it. Then, if you look at your business, what is your business values? Mine is about being courageous, creating freedom, and leave a legacy. What is your values and what is the values? Here's the thing. When you live by values in your business, you attract your clients. Today, I am polarizing. I'm standing out. You might never know my name, but you will remember me today as Kobus the Viking. Am I right? So A stands for actions. Are you above the line where you take actions in your business that takes you forward, or are you in your business living in fear? Because if you're below the line in your business with your staff that are negative every day, that are complaining every day, that influences your business. Because that will then create your habits in your business. What is your daily habits of your sales team, your staff, you as the business owner? That will create your destiny. Let me share with you how powerful this story is. One of my clients, Sylvius Vivante, he races in Lambos the GT3 Cup. He's 50 years old, races against people half his age. I say to him, so Sylvia, are we going to go win the championship? He says, Cobus, I'm 50 years old. I said, no. Let's do whatever it takes. And so we go out. He practices. He upskills himself. He gets a coach that helps him to drive better, to jump better. And then we planted the seed and we show up at every race. Coming first, coming second, coming third. And it's the second last race, and he's racing against two Ferraris. Anyone Lambo fans? Ferrari fans? So the two Ferraris are the Angels brothers. They are leading. And first and second, and Silvio is third. If he wins that race, he's champion. And it's the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where walking by faith comes from in your business. If you know that you've done everything you needed to do in your business, then the success will come. And so the last lap, as they were racing around the lap, it's the last corner. The two Ferraris, listen, runs out of petrol. And he passes them and he wins the championship. Anything is possible. And just to say to you, his brother came second, and his father of 76 years old became the regional champion and cup champion that year as well. 76. So he has a friend, 90 years old, that buys a shopping center. And he asked him, why do you buy a small shopping center? He says, you know the return of investment I'm going to get in the next 25 years? I couldn't say no. But he's 90 years old, so it comes down to mindset. Anyone that has rugby fans? 2017, I worked with the Southern Kings. The same philosophy. Nobody gave them a chance. They were known as the worst team in South Africa. However, that year, following the same principles and philosophy, they won the Bulls. Any Bulls fans? Yeah. They won the Blue Bulls on rafters. They won the Sharks full-shaped team. They were the only South African team who worked in Argentina. It comes down to your beliefs, your thoughts, your words, your actions. I can give you multiple samples. Some companies growing by 70% using this. Another company in Hungary were cutting their costs by doing this exercise over €1 million over a period of 12 months. It's what you focus on. If you have the belief that it is impossible, it will be impossible. Or like this company that over a 12-month period went from 1.4 billion to 2 billion turnover. Or like this friend of mine, the same philosophy, that grew his company from 25 employees to over 100, and from 1 million to over 100 million turnover in 12 months. Comes down first to your mindset as an entrepreneur. 80% is mindset, 20% is the rest. And this is why this formula is so powerful. If you follow this formula with the right action, beliefs, and your thoughts is impacted by your words, you live by your personal values, and in your business you create the right actions, the right structure, the right strategies, and you build on your business values. Because I'm going to be honest here with all of you. Some of you are going to connect with me and say, Cobus, I want to meet with you, I want a photo, I want to talk to you. Some of you are going to say, Cobus, I don't want to. Oh, that's fine. I attract the clients, like you see, high-level clients that wants to achieve results. That's not people I want to work with. I don't work with mediocre people. I'm that guy that don't sell 10 Hondas. I'm that guy that sells one Ferrari. I don't have to convince the guy to buy the Ferrari. He knows he wants to do business. That is the mindset. Now, strategy is important. Here's a blueprint for business strategy of your company. Again, if you look at the top right, it's all about your values. Your values is the foundation. Then your offers, your sales team, your marketing, and what is your support structure like? How many of you said working on in your business? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to work in your business, set your goals, set your strategy, and find an approach that will help you to implement this so that you can achieve your exponential results. The money trade, another marketing strategy formula. What is your lead carriage? How do you get your leads in? Are you at conventions like this? Are you having a stand at a convention like this? How do you get your leads? The next step is people buy from people they love and people buy from people they love and. So how do you build trust and credibility? It's not about selling. I spoke to Darby Ruud the other day. I said to him, Darby, what are you going to do? Amazon is coming here. You know, they're competing against Takeover, all of these online businesses. He says, Kobus, the way of the future is personal connection with your clients. That is how you're going to stand out and compete with these big guys. The next one is your love carriage. How are you building love with your clients? What value are you giving? So build that love carriage. And the next one is your sales carriage. What is your sales structure like? What is your sales process like? Are you that one that meets someone and then on the first meeting you say, can we get married? How many of you want to get married on the first date? No. You first have to buy them the drink, you have to have a conversation, you have to get to know the person. And from there, what is the journey like with you going forward? How many times are you connecting with them? What is your journey? Once they're in business, what is their journey? The next thing about your business, this is a challenge for most. Your business needs to be omnipresent, and when I Google you, I need to find you everywhere. So create a business and a marketing strategy where people see you everywhere. Here's a secret, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about selling. It's about creating content for social media that brings value. Don't tell them buy from me. Tell them about how your business runs. Introduce your people. Create content where it builds connection and love. And the next thing, part of my business, I do a business mastermind on a monthly basis called the Wolf Pack. However, I've created my own Wolf Pack. My advisory board, whenever I have to make decisions, I link up with these guys. One of them are my mentor, Tony Robbins. I've been on his courses. I've followed his strategy. The next is my marketing coach, Eugene. Eugene, are you in the audience? Where's Eugene? Okay, he was here earlier. So he's my marketing coach. He works on my social media, my branding. At the bottom is my property coach. Help me to invest property to build a legacy and wealth in my life. And the next one, at the top left, is my lawyer. He's helped me with all of my challenges, so when I want to link up. And the next thing that is my dad. I know my dad is also here in the audience. He's taught me a lot of things. I've never worked for anyone. He's taught me all the secrets in business. To be a Viking, to be courageous, to take risks, but calculate the risks. Now, in the middle is now my two coaches as well that I meet on a monthly basis, Mike and Landy. I want to ask you, who's your coaches? Who's your advisory board? Because the thing is, they will push and challenge you to step up. And here's my two things that I want you to remember. Have you heard anyone ever say, I will do my best. Anyone? Don't believe them. They will not do their best. They are liars. Right? Because they're going to come to you and say, I did what I could, but because of this, I couldn't do it. Because of HR. Because of the sales team. Because the marketing department has no budget. They're going to have excuses. They're going to have someone to blame. However, if you say, I do whatever it takes, can I have an excuse? Can I blame someone? So words are powerful. And the next one, live without regret. There's a study that has been shown when people are 70, 80 on their deathbed, you ask them what they regret, they can give you a long list. I wish I could start that business when I had the opportunity. When I had that business, I wish I got the right advice, the right coaching team, the right team around me to help me to grow my business up to 10,000%. So what I want you to do is take your hand. So if you all agree, you will take your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit our chest. We're going to say, aho. Okay, 3, 2, 1, aho. 3, 2, 1, aho. I will do whatever it takes.
I will do whatever it takes
to grow my business.
to grow my business
Up to 10,000%.
up to 10,000%.
I will market my business on every channel. I will brand my business that everyone knows about me.
I'll brand my business to everyone about.
And I will live without regret.
And I will live without regret.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about what blueprint does your business live by. There's 2 more blueprints that my business focus on. If you're a team, of how to create peak performance. If you have a team, you need to create your team to peak perform. That's a business strategy 101. Your business is as good as your team.
Yes.
There's a thing going around in South Africa, they call it quiet quitting. People just do enough not to get fired. It's time for you to create peak performance in your team, to create exponential results. And then the other side is for business owners. Become fearless and courageous. It's surrounded by the 9 values of a Viking. Business owners who live by heart. You have to have passion for your business. Fall in love with your business. Fall in love with your customers. The next one is to persevere, no matter the challenge, no matter what you're going through. The next one is to live by honor, integrity. Say what you say and do what you say. And have the discipline to have the actions and take it in your business to grow your business. The next one is to have consistency. I like to say, take massive, consistent action in your business on a daily basis, and you will get the results. And the next one is to live by truth, to have fidelity, that means loyalty, family, it's all about community. And then the last one is to have courage to take risks to grow your business. Do you think this takes courage to dress up like this? How many of you would feel the same? What are people going to think about me? Am I right? I don't care what people think about me. I'm a Viking. I'm a warrior. I have the courage to conquer new lands, to conquer business, to grow business. That's my challenge to you. Now, yeah, aha, 1, 2, 3. Aha, 1, 2, 3. Aha. Now, let me show you what courage is about. This is a wooden board. In karate, you have to have a black belt to break this board. I'm going to ask my lady to come up, Michaela, and she's going to show you by determination, by focusing on your goals and pushing through, you can overcome any obstacle. So all that you do is remember, as you can see how she stands, you have to take that first step. And you have to focus on the middle of the board. And then when you are ready, Michaela, smash that board. And put it down, yes! that value system, that 7-step formula. Beliefs become our thoughts. My thoughts become my words. My words become my actions. If I do it along every day, it becomes my habits combined with my personal and business values. It creates my the best way to predict your future is to. So ladies and gentlemen, you want to take a photo. I'm giving you my 3 books about mindset and free. You want to take a photo of that? Please take a photo. You're welcome to download. If you are a business owner, our stand is just there. Come visit us. Let us show you how to grow your business with up to 10,000%. I have a team there that will welcome you. Secondly, if you have a team and you help to create a peak performance in your team, come and chat with us. And we have our glass walk there, so if you have up for the challenge, come walk in the broken glass. I want to say thank you to my team. Thank you to the organizers. This is me, ladies and gentlemen. Who was the mic?